Are you tired of feeling trapped by societal expectations and traditional norms? Do you dream of breaking free and living life on your own terms? In this thought-provoking video, we explore the idea that ditching tradition can actually lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. From questioning cultural norms to embracing individuality, we'll dive into the benefits of thinking outside the box and forging your own path. So, is it time to break free from tradition and unleash your true self? Watch to find out. Join me as I take on the challenge of breaking free from tradition and see if it really leads to a happier life. Tradition is a funny thing. It's like an invisible force that shapes our lives, often without us even realizing it. From the way we celebrate holidays to the way we choose our careers, tradition plays a huge role in determining our paths. But what if I told you that breaking free from these norms might just be the key to unlocking true happiness? We've all felt the pressure to conform to societal norms at some point or another. Your parents want you to become a doctor, your friends expect you to party on weekends, and the media tells you to buy the latest gadgets. It's exhausting, isn't it? The constant need to fit in, to be like everyone else. But what's the cost of this conformity? Is it really worth sacrificing our own desires and dreams just to avoid standing out? I think not. When we conform to tradition, we risk losing our sense of identity and autonomy. We become like sheep, following the herd without questioning why. And that, my friends, can lead to some serious dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Think about it. When was the last time you did something just because you wanted to, not because it was expected of you? When did you last take a step back and say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore? It's scary, isn't it? To go against the grain, to challenge the status quo. But that's exactly what's needed to break free from the shackles of tradition. We need to be brave enough to take the road less traveled, to forge our own paths. I know it's not easy. I've been there myself. But trust me, the freedom you'll feel when you break free from tradition is like no other. It's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You'll finally be able to breathe, to be yourself without fear of judgment or rejection. And that, my friends, is the key to true happiness. Take, for example, the story of Sarah, who broke away from her family's tradition of becoming lawyers. She wanted to pursue her passion for art, but was met with resistance from her parents. They thought she was wasting her time, that she wouldn't make a living. But Sarah was determined. She pursued her dream, and today she's a successful artist, living a life that truly reflects who she is. Or take the story of Alex, who broke free from the tradition of getting married in his early 20s. He wanted to focus on his career, to travel the world and experience new cultures. And today, he's a successful entrepreneur, living a life that's true to himself. These stories are not isolated incidents. There are countless people out there who have broken away from tradition and found happiness. They've taken control of their lives, chosen their own paths, and lived to tell the tale. And that's the biggest takeaway from all of this. Happiness often lies in the freedom to choose our own paths, rather than following established traditions. So, what's the main insight we can take away from all of this? It's simple. Breaking free from tradition can lead to a more fulfilling life. It's not about rejecting tradition outright, but about being brave enough to question it, to challenge it, and to forge our own paths. It's about being true to ourselves, without fear of judgment or rejection. Thanks for joining me on this journey of exploring the role of tradition in our lives. If you have any thoughts on this topic, please share them in the comments below. And if you want to explore more videos on related topics, be sure to check out our playlist. Until next time, stay true to yourself.